guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Takia Comey, your luxury South Florida realtor, and I'm back with another video. So this is a part of my series of helping my real estate baddies get to that point in their life in their real estate journey. My last video was about how to pass your real estate exam, and this one is about how to get leads in less than a week. Now, if you are new to my channel, don't forget to hit that subscribe button down below and that notification bell so you can see any videos that I post. You'll be the first one to know about it. So today I wanted to go over how to get leads in real estate. A lot of people are concerned. Like, I know for one thing, I don't like door knocking. I do not like cold calling. Everybody has their own niche. So I would not knock it until you try it. I have tried both. I've tried hosting open houses. Those are good, but the leads are not really concrete. If the person has a realtor already, or if they're just shopping around being nosy, like my mom, she goes to open houses and act like she's buying stuff. So those are not like really concrete ways or methods to get clients. It is if you're going to be consistent. It is if you're going to put in the time and if you're going to stay focused. Now, my way works for me. My way of getting leads is strictly through social media. I am on a lot of different platforms. I am on YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, and LinkedIn. So I push myself throughout all of these platforms. I think it's easier for me because I am like a social media guru. I feel very confident in making my videos and talking and speaking, and I'm a very creative person. I'm good with Canva. So it may not work out for you in the beginning, but I think you should just find your way that works for you. Now, the way that I'm going to tell you how to get these leads, it depends. Keep in mind, whatever you post on social media is what you're going to attract. The way that I'm going to tell you right now, it could work for buyers, sellers, or rental leads, but today I'm going to focus on the rental leads, unfortunately. But I feel like if you're a new agent, don't knock the rentals first. I feel like this is a great way for you to get your foot out there, for you to learn how to schedule showings, how to talk to agents, how to open doors, how to find properties. This is awesome if you're just starting out, because buyers and sellers can be like a lot more advanced. I would say advanced. So I'm going to tell you how I get leads weekly, on a weekly basis. Some may be serious, some may not, but I feel like it's the way that you structure your business and how you lay it out in the beginning. That's how you can grow and make sure that you have the right people coming your way. So first things first. And like I said, if you're not trying to get rental leads, then just stroll, but this can also help for buyer leads, but I'm going to tell you how to do it in the beginning. So as we know, social media is free. It is free, and I will not stop until they start charging us, but it is free. It is the best free way to get leads because you don't have to buy door hangers, you don't have to buy business cards, you don't have to send mailers. All of those things are expensive, as we know. So if you're an agent and you're just starting out and you just want to get your feet wet, this is the perfect way to do it because it's free. You don't have to put any money out. Now, you can run an ad or two, and that'll be like, if you spend $5 a day, that could be like $20. I usually run my ads on the weekends, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. That's only $15 that I can spare. But this way works so well. So as we know, reels are very popular. Now, if you don't like to be in front of camera, if you don't like the way you look, if you don't like the way you sound, this will be perfect for you. As you know, I don't know if you guys have seen on social media, Instagram, a lot of people are posting rental videos. So the way that you're going to do this is you're going to go on the MLS. I normally find properties that are vacant, and then they also give me the okay to advertise their listing. You can see that at the bottom of the MLS, and this can work for any state, any state that you're in, as long as you're getting paid for your rentals, because I know some places don't pay you for rentals. So at the bottom of the MLS, it's going to show you if it's okay to advertise or not. I will say still reach out to the agent and just make sure that they're okay with you advertising their listing. I try to find the ones that are vacant, that don't have any furniture. If it does have furniture, then you make sure that it looks decent. But what I've seen now, it doesn't matter what type of place you post, as long as you post the place. Because if you think about it, your social media is your portfolio. It's how people know that you're in business. It's how they can know what's out there on the market. So it's a perfect way to promote yourself. So pretty much I schedule a tour. I do not have any clients with me, but they don't know that. I can tell them, hey, my client is out of state, so I'm gonna do a video if that's okay. I try to find the ones that I don't need the listing agent to be there. I go to the ones that I can go by myself. I don't need to have anybody there. I can open the door myself because it's on a lockbox, so I can walk freely in. You're gonna go there, schedule your tour. You're gonna go there and you're gonna record every inch of the unit so that they can see what it looks like. So after you record it, you're gonna go ahead and put your video together, and you can do this in one take. You don't have to cut clips of the kitchen or the bathroom because that's gonna take you longer to edit. So I normally just walk in there and I just record all the way through the whole entire house. I use my phone. I do not use a fancy camera. I use my phone to edit and record. And yeah, I also make sure it has decent lighting just in case the lights are off. But I try to find places where the lights are on. I turn on all the lights, I walk through, and I record everything. Now, when it's time to edit, what helps on the videos is if you put before the video starts, as soon as the video starts, you put the location and the price point. And then that's how you're gonna attract a lot of clients. Trust me, if it's something that either looks nice or it's a low price point, you may get some haters and some people like, oh, that's too expensive and that's how much they charging, and oh, I can get a mortgage and my mortgage is low. They probably lying. But I let them go ahead and rant and say what they want to say because their comments are gonna help your videos boost with engagement. So, and I also comment back. I say stuff back to them, not nothing rude or disrespectful, but I also comment because now the algorithm sees like, oh, a lot of people like this video, so we're gonna keep pushing it out because she's getting a lot of traction from it. This way, you are going to get people calling you, either asking about that unit or asking if you have anything else available. And that's how you're going to build up your clientele. Now, once you do that, I would say find a way to structure your business. I use a Jotform. It's called Jotform.com. It's free for the basic level. And I have a little sheet that says, I need to take your name, phone number, email address, what you're looking for, how many bedrooms, how many bathrooms. Do you have any credit? What is your credit? Do you have any prior evictions, prior criminal history, and how many people are moving in with you? This way I can grab a lot of the information before even getting on the phone with them. And then you can also ask if they're using the Section 8 voucher or not so that you know what direction you're heading in. So now you're gonna capture all of the information that way. I also have a cute little flyer that I have set up that tells them what all I'll need, like the documents as far as what I'll need for them to move forward. I also do a it's called Rent Spree. You can use Rent Spree, Zumpier, use My Tenant Screening, anything that's gonna give me their information before moving forward. I like them to fill this out at first, just so I can make sure I'm safe for my security, to make sure I don't have like a criminal who's convicted of murder or something. But it'll tell me everything as far as their eviction, criminal, and I'll have all of their information. You can also ask for a driver's license just so you can make sure that you know who you're going to meet up with and it's not any random stranger, because you will have people on social media who are going to write you, who are not following you, and who you don't know. So that way you'll have all of this information before you move forward. And you'll also know if they're serious or not, if they want to pay the $40, because some people don't want to pay the $40. So I will have that charge as well, and that way you know if they're serious. A lot of people ask, do you charge a retainer fee? I was told, under the impression that I was told that you can only charge up to $200. I met some agents who charge more. I don't really charge a retainer fee. I'm trying to get in the habit of doing it, but it's like as soon as I get a customer, I'm like, okay, yeah, we can go see stuff. But I need to get a little bit more strict when it comes to the retainer fee. I just don't like the process of, I don't really understand it when it comes to like doing Zelle, and then they have to pay your brokerage so your brokerage can pay you, because you're not supposed to accept money under the table. So that's the part that I'm having a problem with, but you can charge a retainer fee. In the beginning, I didn't charge a retainer fee. I have so far closed about 15 deals. 3 of them have been actual sales. The remainder have been rentals. Along the way, I have gained a lot of experience when it comes to rentals, so I feel a lot comfortable with it. I'm not one of them agents who close like 20 rentals in a month. I'm trying to get there, but rentals can also be a little bit draining because some people are not, 100%. But now that they have these rules in place where you have to do a buyer's agreement, you have to do like a showing, a contract, this can help a lot of people weed out the people who are not serious. One of the most important questions I also ask is, are you working with another realtor? Because I have been in cases where people have other realtors, or I'll send them properties and they're working with somebody else. I will say your follow-up game needs to be on point. Once you start getting these people, if you send them properties and you set up the search, as soon as I send the search, I let them know, hey, I sent you over a search. Let me know if there's any properties that you like or you want to see. And they say, okay, cool. Once you start not responding to me, and I will follow up the next day and the next day, and then you not saying nothing at all, I cut the search off. Because people will waste your time. I will just take the properties that you have and send it to someone else because their realtor's not sending them anything, or they don't like anything they're sending. They do have that conversation, and that's something that they mention. I let them know, like, hey, maybe it's because of your budget that's why they're not sending you things that you like. Some people think that they can get a mansion on a $2 budget, and you can't. So I like to be upfront, honest with that as well. I ask them, what are you looking for? What location as well? Those are very important. And how soon do you need to move? Because some people will send you something and say, I need to be in there by Friday. That's not realistic. So I think if you set your ground up front and you let them know, like, this is how I work, then you should be fine. But doing this way with Reels is a guaranteed way that you are going to get at least 5 leads, maybe even more. I don't want to put it on a pedestal, but 5 or more leads at least if you do this way. Now, let's say you say, I don't want no rentals. I don't want to deal with those people. I want the big bucks. You can also get buyers and sellers from doing this method. What you're going to do is same thing. Find a house that has no furniture, that's vacant, or it could be a house with furniture. You're going to do the video. You could go ahead and put what the down payment will be, or what's the area. I wouldn't give too much information because you still want them to call you and ask you information about it. So it just depends on what you want to do. Now, keep in mind, the buyers are not going to come right away. It just depends on what kind of units that you're posting. Maybe you're posting lower price points, or you're posting high luxury price points. But just keep in mind, it will take a little bit longer for you to accumulate a buyer with this method than it is with a rental, because I feel like right now it's really a renter's market. So that's why so many people are looking to rent. So it just depends on what you're looking for, but you can use the same method to attract buyers. Another method that you can use to attract buyers is I giving value. Give out information, and people are not going to come right away. I have gotten phone calls that they say, oh, I've been watching you for so long. I'm not a stalker, but I love your stuff, and I just wanted to ask you some questions. Always offer like a free consultation. Tell them you're doing a complimentary service where they can ask questions so they can feel more comfortable to come to you and ask you things. You can also go on Facebook Marketplace if you are in a brokerage where they allow you to repost their listings, or if you ask somebody and they're okay with you advertising it, you can go on Facebook Marketplace and put someone's listing up if it's not already there, and you can attract people who are looking off the market. That way you can gain more clients, but I will say still have that same structure. Advertise on all platforms. Don't just focus on one. Use all of them. That way you can have a way that you can get more people. But once you start getting more comfortable, being on camera is what helps me a lot, because people get to see my personality. They get to see, okay, well, she's a real person, or I like her, she's genuine, I can work with her. So try to put your personality out there more. Just show up as a professional individual, and let them see how you really are. And that way you can attract more customers. But I hope this was helpful. This is a way that you can get up to 5 or more leads when it comes to rentals. And remember, renters can turn into buyers, and they also know other people. So don't just knock rentals up front because you don't want to work with the low-hanging fruit. And I wouldn't even call them a low-hanging fruit. Some people just can't, they need to fix their credit, or they need to do other things. But this way you can put those people in your platform, and you can start building up your database. Because I've gotten a lot of people, because my service was so great with the rentals, I have gotten so many people who came back to say, hey, I have somebody because you helped me. I'm going to send them your information. So this is a great way to get referrals. But other than that, just make sure you hit that subscribe button. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to turn on your notifications so you can see any videos that I post. And you guys have an amazing week. Come back for more realtor tips, and I'll see you soon. Peace.